I'm Ian Rush and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Hello, I'm Chris Pajak and this is the comments below show after Liverpool defeated Man City 2-1 at Anfield. What a day, man. Just absolutely brilliant game, wasn't it? I'm coming straight over from Vine and a homoerotic rant, or the Metro would have you believe. Anyway, they actually wrote an article about my fan cam. Can you believe it? I mean, we bashed the Metro loads and that's probably why, but it just shows you what type of journalists these are. Do you know what I mean? Read the article, it's ridiculous. Anyway, I've been busy on Vine anyway. I must have done like 1 million loops yesterday. Busy day anyway, but I'm alright. I've had a good sleep, I'm back, and here's the comments below show anyway. Cue Riot, I'm one of Joe Allen's biggest critics, but he did all things right today, so shout out to Joe Allen, great game. And I think that was the point, wasn't it? I mean, it was the one theme that ran throughout all of the fan cams from yesterday, is that Joe Allen stepped up and dominated the midfield, and you know, he was brilliant, and we need to see more of that. He was brilliant against Manchester City last year as well. And that's what we want to see from Joe Allen. That's what some of us have seen in him for a long time now, and it's why it's been so disappointing over the last few weeks when he's not really played up to that standard. You know, first half against Besiktas he was brilliant, second half and the third half, if you will, he tailed off massively, but against Man City, man, he just dominated the game, and it wasn't just how he played in a defensive midfield way, it was how he brought the ball out and how he got the ball into the feet of Coutinho and Lallana, and that's the thing that impressed me most about Joe Allen yesterday. Because he was absolutely incredible. On to the next one, Milesy 20. Coutinho amazes me nearly every time. How the fuck was he only 8 million? And that's it, isn't it? I mean, what a bargain we picked up there. I mean, you know, he's got the potential to be a world-class footballer. If he's already playing at a world-class level, whether he can sustain it now for a prolonged period of time, that's Brendan Rodgers' job as manager. But, you know, you saw with him rested against Besiktas just how vital he is to everything we do going forward. So I think it was the right call by Rodgers ultimately to rest Coutinho, because he was fit for Man City and we went out and got the 3 points, and for me that was the most important thing. Nizwiz 411, we had so much energy. I was afraid by the second half we would have been burnt out as well, but fucking hell, we got in there even tougher. We took it to them blue bastards today for sure. Every forward action went through Coutinho, absolutely out of this world. Every player gave their all. Well fucking done, lads. Up we go. And that's it. Again, we've capitalised on it. Another rival losing points. This time it was Southampton. You know, they got beat at the weekend by West Brom. A second-minute goal from Berahino. What a goal, by the way. But we were there to capitalise, and it just shows you the sort of character this side has got, and the bounce back ability, if you will, after what was such a heavy defeat from Besiktas. Right, Jamie Sheehy. I thought Joe Allen and Jordan Henderson were outstanding today. They did all the dirty work, which made our front three look brilliant. Lovren had a decent game as well and didn't do much wrong. After this win, I can't see anything stopping us getting a Champions League spot. Come on, you Reds. Jamie, good point. I think that's one thing that wasn't really mentioned in the fan cams yesterday. It's why I picked this comment out, is that Jordan Henderson was outstanding yesterday as well. Obviously he got the goal and he should be rightly applauded for that, but his all-round play was brilliant, and you could see what type of a captain he is. You know, after that goal his celebration just stood there and let the applause rain, but you know, after the other goal as well, he's there and he's high-fiving Markovic and stuff like that, and that's what I want to see from a Liverpool captain. I want to see Jordan Henderson bring everybody in and make them feel part of the team, because for me that's what he does really well. And as far as his performance goes yesterday, he was outstanding, and again, so was Joe Allen. David Wood, fucking amazing match. Coutinho and Hendo with beautiful goals, and Lallana linking well with everyone. Now looks like Lovren is beginning to click with the team and is not making mistakes. Thank fucking Christ. Overall, Man City were fucking terrible in that match and didn't deserve anything. Brendan made the right call and it paid off. Bring on the next victims. Hashtag we go again. Hashtag YNWA. Hashtag this one's for you, Jordan Henderson. There you go. Great comment, David. I mean, again, Coutinho and Henderson, what absolute worldie of goals. I mean, for me, out of those two goals, Henderson's was probably the better strike, better goal, further in the top corner, but, you know, for the time in the game and you know, 10 minutes to go, and I don't think anyone really expected him to shoot from there and actually score. I know the commentators never anyway. I think Coutinho's gets it because it was just such a pressure situation. That's not taking anything away from Henderson's. It was a better goal. The GOAT got fed. First time this season where I looked at the bench and didn't want any changes to be made. The team was absolutely class, faultless, irresistible, scrumptious, wet-making, semi-making, whatever lovely sexual words you want to use to describe our performance. Well, that was a mouthful. Best team on the pitch without doubt, and a win away from an FA Cup semi-final visit to Wembley. The wives and girlfriends are going to be ditched when Liverpool can provide all the fantasies a man needs. I'm probably not going to comment on this one, just in case my wife's watching. So I'll leave that one up to you, but well said. Completely well said. Dodat Nikwa. I think in a few instances we could see how Henderson schooled Yaya Toure. Henderson was my man. Oh, man, it was all about Phil Coutinho, though, really, wasn't it? Let's be honest. Phil Coutinho. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Yeah, you know it. Hudifa Taboon. I think Paul is getting a bit deluded here, in all honesty. This is in reply to Paul's uncensored match reaction. So I think Paul is getting a bit deluded here, in all honesty. City weren't that bad. First half they were the better team. We scored against the run of play with Hendo and they hit one back deservedly. You always felt they were going just one pass away or one lucky drop of the ball from getting through with their link-up play. Let's not forget Aguero's effort of the post too. But second half we were the better team, defo. Put them under pressure without really creating a lot of chances, in all honesty. Bit stupid to say it could have been 4 or 5-1. Lol. They not only lost because of their 2-1, they only lost because of our 2 wonder goals, to be fair. Come on lads, great win, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hudifa, first of all, this actually, you know, you're entitled to your comment, of course you are, but one thing that sort of gets me about the internet now, and this isn't directed at you in any way, shape or form, although it is a little bit, is the fact that people use this word deluded like it's just another thing. Do you know what I mean? Paul's not deluded. He's not got delusions of grandeur or anything, you know. I mean, his opinion was that Manchester City were dominated by Liverpool. How's that deluded? We won 2-1. You know what I mean? I don't understand where this use of the word deluded has crept into internet talk. And maybe it's because people are trying to make a point dead quick in 140 characters on Twitter or something. But for me, Paul's not deluded. I'm not deluded. You know, I'm a little bit emotional sometimes and I say what I want, but it doesn't make me deluded in any way, shape or form. As far as you go, look, we could have been 3-1 up in the first half alone. So, you know, and yeah, Man City were a drop of the ball away from scoring, but isn't that true of every single side? All of the time. You're just one drop of the ball away from the ball getting knocked into the back of the net at the end of the day. Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth on it. James Dewsbury, we had 5 players from the summer play, 7 players under 25, and just bossed the BPL champs with the likes of Aguero and Yaya today, and we make them look like school kids at times. It's not. If that's not a boost of confidence, then I don't know what is. Yeah, fair play, man. I mean, 7 players under 25, 5 new players from the summer, and this for me is what separates Brendan Rodgers, or what makes him a good manager and a Liverpool manager, is that, you know, our form early season was atrocious, and the manager's got to take the brunt for that, of course he does. But you can see when he's got time with his players that they do improve, and that's why historically under Brendan Rodgers we've been better in the second half of the season. Now, you know, signing 9 players or whatever in the summer seemed a bit odd, but now we're sort of reaping the benefits of that, aren't we? And I think that next season, if we only have to pick up 1, maybe 2 players, I think we'll start the season really well, and that's really important for us moving forward. I thought Lovren had a howler. He was in no man's land for the City goal. He should have been closer to Skirtle, and he gave the ball away too much. Listen, I've given Lovren some shit there, but I can't agree with that. I thought Lovren was okay. I don't think he was outstanding. I don't think he had a howler in any way, shape or form. Some of his passing in the beginning of the first half was really sort of poor. But defensively, you know, when they shut Boney on up front, he started to win a load of headers, and you can see that that's what Lovren sort of enjoys as a centre-back, is it? You know, the physical side of the game, and he wants to be tackling players and stuff, and, you know, maybe he's not suited to, like, your Samir Nasri's and your Silvers running around and playing little 1-2s and stuff, but if you get, like, a fucking yard dog forward and a big centre-forward, then I can see how Lovren will be decent at that, and to be fair to him, second half, his passing got much better. He got decisive with it. I think what he realised was that you don't actually have to pass to Alberto Moreno every single time. You can just pass it into Phil Coutinho's feet. It's a little bit more of a risky ball, but what happens then is you break the play, you pass their first 4 midfielders, and then we started attacking. And I think once he got onto that fact, and it's something that Sakho's been really good at, Lovren actually had a decent game after that anyway. And for me, comment of the week, I think he's a Man United fan. You know what? It's about me anyway. Ugliest man alive. There you go. Comment of the week. Well done, mate. But I must admit, Scott Summer, a Liverpool fan, but you haven't seen Diego Costa then. Don't get me wrong, he's got a face for radio, but he isn't dirty to look at, you nonce. Scott, I think I should thank you for trying to back me up there. Probably not for the face for the radio stuff anyway. Made me giggle anyway. And that was the comment below. So don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's around about there somewhere. Give the video a big fat thumbs up and check out the rest of the week's content, where it's basically going to be a Man City, a Phil Coutinho loving on the redmentv.com. It's £2 for a month. Get it now. First month's free. I'm Chris Pajak. That was the comments below. Leave your thoughts.
I'm Paul Mason for the Redmen TV outside Anfield after Liverpool smashed the Premier League champions Man City 2-1. Worldies from Jordan Henderson and Philip Coutinho sealing the fate of the citizens.